It's not every day that a record is broken in sports. However, for St. Cloud Cathedral, it's kind of become habit. Senior Jacob Oliver did something that only 4 other boys in Minnesota State soccer history has done. That's go over 100 goals in his career. He's also broken the school record at St. Cloud Cathedral, but there's one other thing that he would like to do before he graduates, and that's lead his Crusaders to a deep run in the playoffs.
He wants a state title more than anything. It's not about the records. Yeah, records are great and everything, but when it comes down to it, he just says, you know what, sure, this is kind of a stop on the way, but it's not the destination. So he knows that it just comes down to, it's a team game. He wants to bring the team with him no matter what.
I think it shows how well the team plays around me and how well this team fits into how I play. And I think, I don't know, the support that they have towards what goals we try to reach and how we do them.
The numbers are amazing. At the time of these interviews, Oliver had 23 goals this season and 106 for his career. The career total was 3rd all-time for Minnesota boys soccer players, 7 away from securing 2nd place overall, and 28 from becoming the state's all-time leading scorer on the boys' side. It's even more impressive considering there were talented players ahead of Oliver as he rose up the Cathedral depth chart.
People had their eye on, they were saying, oh, Jack Stang, like he's a guy that we need to pay attention to, which people just completely forgot that Jacob Oliver scored like 20-something goals the year before that. And I think it took a little bit of an edge off because they were saying, all right, we got to stop number 7. But then they forget that number 14's right behind him.
It helped a little bit that, even though I hate to say that Stang got injured because all my assists went away, but it really opened up the field for me, I think, and somebody had to put the ball in the net if he couldn't do it.
And then Jacob kind of thought, well, why not me? You know, he had that mentality. Why not me? I can score these goals. I can get us to the next level. So he took it upon himself, and I think he went on a 6-game string of hat tricks for us. So, I mean, I'll give credit to him because he just said, you know what? It's my time. This is what I want to do.
And then the record started becoming approachable.
It was like during that stretch where I had 7 hat tricks in a row, it was kind of towards the end of that where it was like, oh, this is like this single season goals record was coming into question, and it was like, okay, here we go. And then like after last season ended, it was like we started to add them up, and then it's like, oh, well, there's a chance here.
You know, he scores a few goals, finally gets the record for Cathedral, and it was like another day for him. He just wants to bring the guys with him. You know, it's a big deal, but I think he just doesn't want it to be a big deal. I think he's like, all right, enough of the pageantry.
There is some pageantry that Oliver would accept, a state title.
I think this team has a chance to go really deep. I think we have a lot of good players that know their role and they play their role really well. And yeah, I think we've got the experience, we've got the talent. I think we've got everything ready to go deep into this playoff run.
In St. Cloud, Justin Barrientos, NSPN.TV.